Hello and welcome back to the Sisaundra Show. Y'all, as my late great cousin John Lewis would say, never ever be afraid to make some noise and get into some good trouble, necessary trouble. Our next guest has served as a beacon of hope in the lives of young girls and ladies through mentoring, building self-esteem, and youth empowerment. Y'all, please help me welcome Dolmecia Fleming. Yes. Hello, lady in pink, please. I am fantastic. How about you?
I'm doing great.
Now, you look stunning. I love these colors as well.
Thank you, and so do you.
Thank you very much.
I like the shoes.
Thank you very much. No, y'all look at these green shoes. I love pink and green. I would never think to do that, but it's fabulous.
Thank you.
So listen, give us a little backstory on your life before you go to the point of who you are today.
Okay, well, I am Dolmecia Fleming.
Did I say it a little French? I said Dolmecia.
Okay.
So Dolmecia.
Yes.
I love it.
I'm Dolmecia. I come from a household where I have three siblings, well, three brothers, and I'm the only girl. Yes. And so, even just growing up in my household, there was some trauma, childhood trauma there. And that's what pushed me to be who I am today.
Wow, I love it.
Yes.
So you were nominated to serve on the board of directors for teen pregnancy prevention.
Yes.
How did that come about? So you're in a house with three brothers, you're growing up, and then this encourages you to be who you are today, and now you started a teen pregnancy.
So being nominated to be on the board, to serve on that board, it came from some of the childhood trauma that I had experienced. I now have a 25-year-old son.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yes, and so I conceived my son at the age of 14 years old.
My goodness.
And delivered at the age of 15.
Wow.
And so I've pretty much been an advocate for teen pregnancy ever since that happened in my life. And so even being nominated to serve on the board was such an honor for me.
Of course, of course. Yes. So for the young women out there able to attend your speaking sessions, what are some of the things you share with teens in regards to pregnancy prevention?
Well, the first thing I try to help all the teens understand is knowing who they are and whose they are.
Yes.
And that their yesterday does not define their current situation.
Correct.
Because sometimes as teens, our pregnancy is not always consensual.
Correct.
And so even for myself, that was my situation. It wasn't a consensual situation. And so even just having to make a decision to give birth to that baby, it was hard. And so I try to help other teens understand to always still be reminded of who they are and just build their confidence in that area.
It really does. Now that you're saying that, I just want to stop for a moment and ask you, how did the new abortion laws affect you? How do you feel about the laws that have been placed, the law that has been passed?
I have really mixed emotions about that because even in my decision of not having an abortion, it was more of a biblical decision.
Yes.
But now to not have an option at all, that's a bit concerning for me because dealing with the trauma of it.
Yes. Having to know the baby growing inside of you, how it was conceived.
Yes.
But you know what? Now that you have your son, your child here, and he's 25 years old, it just kind of takes away from all of that, right?
It does.
So is that the reason you think a bill like this was passed? Because once you get that child in your arms, it changes everything?
It definitely does.
Okay, I'm trying to understand that. That gives me great
changes
insight.
Everything. There's a love there that you would never even imagine being there. And I always tell people, he saved my life.
Oh, you see, I love that. That's so beautiful. Yes. So you have an empowerment program in the public school system for middle and high school girls. What is the one thing you have noticed in these young girls that are empowering them to move forward?
Their confidence is definitely a lot stronger than what it used to be. Even in that, one thing I teach the girls is that their yesterday does not define their tomorrow.
That's so powerful. It's true.
Yes, their yesterday does not define their tomorrow. So even in instilling that into them, boosting their self-esteem, building self-esteem that's not even there. You know, that's my happy place. That's my medicine. I'm able to walk away knowing that I have built the confidence of another young girl who was on the verge of giving up.
Well, we'll take a dose of that medicine anytime.
Yes.
Thank you so much for sharing your story with me. We are going to take a short break, and we'll be back with 5 o'clock somewhere. Don't y'all go nowhere, Miss Dolmecia. Dolmecia.